I just always wanted to have kids. I just didn't know what it would look like because I knew that I probably wasn't going to end up with a man. So how do two women have a baby? Um, that's when I was a child. I understand how you can do it now as a grown ass woman. I always knew there was something different, like even from when I was little, and then it got to the point where I remember I was dating this guy. I was 16, and I couldn't wait for him to go because I knew King Kong was coming on and Jessica Lange was in it. And she's my lifelong crush. And I was like, I wish he'd just go. But I continued with a traditional life, dating boys and then men, and I stayed in the closet a lot longer because I was afraid to come out. I was afraid of, what obviously my family would say, if my friends would ostracize me. And I do remember feeling really scared and really alone. No one to talk to. Like I was calling gay switchboard in Paris, and then my dad was freaking out about all these like international phone calls. But I just thought that, um, what am I going to do? I have to stay. I have to hide my true self so I can have children. So that was a very turbulent time. That was like during high school, and throughout the poor guys, and throughout I was just dating all these lovely fellas, and who didn't deserve, you know, a lie, which is what I was doing, hiding from them. And but I was like, I want to have kids. It's not awful. I thought I can't be this, whatever this is. And then I'm like, look, I can't. This is who I am. And I started to research things about, gay families, and a lot of that really scared me. There's a lot of people that will say it's not a real family. You're not having It's not a nuclear family. It's not real. What are they going to go through? What if they turn out gay and like it's a disease? And back in those days, it was scary, but still, I was like, I want to have kids. And in my longest term relationship, I think we were very blissfully happy, thinking that we were just so healthy that we could just, get pregnant um, automatically, which is not true. And then before you know it, you're 40, then you're 45. And it's like, how did this happen? But I still wanted to be a mom. And I still do. It's such a loss. It's such a pain inside me. Like, it's like a death. That's what it feels. It's like a mourning. That's what it is. It comes in like waves, like grief.
You already have to spend a big chunk of your life feeling other based on your sexuality. And then it's like this other layer of other on top of it.
And that's rough. And I sometimes think a lot of people feel that I chose coming out and living a gay life over being a mom. And they don't think about the consequence, how that affects me, when they say that, like how painful that is to hear when you've wanted to be a mom, your whole life.